Hello everyone, welcome back to the video. Today we are going to learn about the difference between kubectl and the kubelets, where we use kubectl and what are the things, what are the different entities, what is the different, what are the several purpose of using kubectl and kubelet where we use. So first of all, kubectl and kubelets are the both essential components in the Kubernetes environment. But they serve different purpose and are used for different entities. Like kubectl is used for different things and kubelet is used for different part. Okay, so let's firstly talk about the kubectl part, like why we use kubectl. So kubectl is nothing, it's generally a kubectl controls commands. Okay, let me quickly write for you. It's nothing but Kubernetes. Okay, Kubernetes control command. So what this generally do? It's a CLI tool. Okay, it is generally used by the administrator and the developers to interact with the Kubernetes cluster. It acts as a primary interface for managing and controlling Kubernetes cluster. So if you want to manage with your Kubernetes cluster, so we generally use a kubectl command. Suppose if like this is our we have installed kubectl. If you want to check kubectl version, okay, so we just hit enter. So you will get the version on which the kubectl is working. So it is generally a command. Okay, so where developer can interact with their Kubernetes cluster. We have Kubernetes cluster, and if I want to interact and if I want to check what all the ports are running, so same kubectl get port. So we are using a command like kubectl for the interaction part. So here the kubectl command is been used, and like all this my ports are running and all this thing. Like this you can check multiples like kubectl describe, and if I want to describe port, I just want to describe this port. So to like interact with any of the cluster, to interact with any other thing, we generally use here kubectl command. Okay, so like this there are many kubectl commands, like we have ports for getting ports, for getting deployment, for getting service, for describing, for like anything if we want to do, we do from the kubectl command. We also have ekctl. If you are using AWS, we can use ekctl, but for the using Kubernetes from the locals, we generally have a kubectl command. So what is the general functionality of it? Okay, so user employs kubectl to deploy their application, inspect and manage cluster resources. If you want to view the logs, if you want to execute command inside containers and perform various administrative tasks, so here kubectl commands use. Suppose if you want to check the logs, okay, so let me kubectl let me show you some commands. Like we have, if you want to go inside the Kubernetes, it is a command like kubectl execute -it. Right now it's not gonna work because there's some I just need to use EC2 machines and all that. I don't have a TTY input in my get bash. Like this you can view logs, we have we have describe command, we have get ports command, we have execute command. Okay, then we have kubectl edit configurations command, then get service command. So all of the interaction part, everything to deploy applications, everything from the various of the administrative tasks, kubectl commands are being used. Suppose if I want to check logs, okay, let me quickly show you the how you can check the logs from the kubectl command. So I have just written with the ports. Let me quickly come. So I just want to check the logs of this particular command, so particular port. So what is the command? So say kubectl log and just write the port name. So as you enter, you will get the whole log of that particular port running with the help of the kubectl command. So this is the one of the way where kubectl command helps in using those parts. Now coming towards the kubelet. Okay, now we are going to see about the kubelet. What is a kubelet? Okay, so kubelet basically it is an agent that runs on each nodes in a cluster and is responsible for management and communication with the containers on the nodes. Like if you want to communicate and have a communication on my, like if you let me quickly show you my kubelet services running. Okay, so generally used for responsible for management and the communication with the clusters like this. My kubelet command is running, and if you want to have a communication with the containers to ensure that the containers are running in the pod and communities with the Kubernetes control plane, we generally use this kubelet. Okay, so same as it is like kubectl, we have a kubelet command, and if you want to run the kubelet command, you need to first install the kubelet. Right now I don't have my kubelet configured. You can just go on the Chrome browser and you can just download the kubelet command. So what is the functionality of it? So the primary function responsibility of kubelet include starting and the stopping the containers, monitoring their health, reporting the containers, status of the control plane. Like, okay, so this takes container specification provided by the API server, ensure that the containers are running as expected. So this all helps in management and the communications purpose, like if the container goes down, what is the container doing, like it's starting, it's stopped. It's helps into the generally monitoring their health also. Okay, so this is the functionality of kubelet, and if we talk about the example, so the kubelet is a system component that operates in the background and doesn't require direct user interacts. It's basically run into the background part, and if we are like we generally use the kubectl command. As such, we don't require in the kubelet as a direct user interaction. So if I talk about the summary part, so in summary, kubectl is a command line interface used by human to interact with Kubernetes cluster, while kubelet is a agent. It's basically an let me quickly write for you for your. Okay, it's an agent running, and basically it's an agent running on each nodes that communicate with control plane and manages the container on that node. Like we have control node and we have multiple worker nodes. So behind the scene, this kubelet helps into the agent running on the each node, helps in the communication part with the control plane and the manages the container on that particular nodes. And this former is a tool for cluster administration, while the later is component responsible for node level container management. So this was the difference between and what is like as I told you what is the working of kubectl and kubelet. Thank you guys for watching this video. If you have any query, you can ask me in the comment section, and if you like the videos, please share and subscribe. Thank you so much guys for watching my video. Thank you so much.